Dave Matthews said, "The saddest part of human race is we are obsessed with this idea of us and them, which is really a no-win situation, whether it is racial, religious, or political." On that note, I welcome you to another edition of One on One. I am Tolulokwe Dada. My guest on the program today is a political leader who has served in various political capabilities. He is none other person than Prince Diran Odeyemi. There's this rumor that the governorship candidate under the umbrella of PDP in Ekiti State, that's Prince Diran Odeyemi, is defecting to the Social Democratic Party. How true is that?
No, that is not true. I can tell you that is not true. I know Prince Diran Odeyemi very well. He is a professional colleague and a brother, and we talk virtually every time. There have been series of meetings between himself, Governor Odili Fayose, and Professor Eleka that is being presented by Governor Fayose. And at the meeting, and not only that, at the PDP headquarters, Wadata building in Abuja, Prince Uche Secondus, who happens to be the national chairman, made it clear to everybody that the era of impunity is gone. In PDP, we are going to have a transparent, free and fair primary election, and whoever emerges from that primary will fly the flag of the party. So there is no point. There's Prince Diran Odeyemi is ready to go into the primaries with whoever wants to contest against him. So he's not defecting at all.
So that is an unwanted
it's just a rumor that
Thank you very much for that. Yeah. That has cleared the hair in a way. Now, 2019.
Yes.
Which is fast approaching. PDP 2019. You know, there has been one or two issues between the ruling party and PDP.
Yes.
You know, you've been exchanging words with each other, saying one party spoils the nation, one party is spoiling it. 2019, what does People's Democratic Party have for Nigerians?
Yeah, before 2019, there is 2018, which is this year. We have two elections coming up. That is Ekiti State and Osun State this year. That will signpost what PDP is going to make in Nigeria, because we believe we are going to win the two elections, and that will send a signal to APC that the time is up for them. We are going to present to Nigerians a good manifesto. We have been in government before. We have been out of it. We have been able to sit there. We have been able to know where the mistakes were. And we are in the best position to tell Nigerians now that if we come back, we are going to put smiles on the faces of an average Nigerian, because in terms of economy, in terms of security, in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of agric, it is not that PDP did not perform better during the 16 years. But you know, when it comes to propaganda, there are ways of, putting things across. We are not going to engage APC in the same way they engaged us. We are not going to be rude to them. We are not going to be vulgar against them. We are going to present issues and let Nigerians know that our administration will perform better. And I can tell you that with the way APC has been governing Nigeria now, they are even the one doing the campaign for us, because people are now seeing the difference when we were there and now. They are doing the campaign in the sense that the only change they have been able to make is to change criminal to a saint, as been seen, as been presented by PDP. If you are claiming that PDP did not perform in the last 16 years, it's not even a matter of performing, but we are now saying that PDP administration did not do better in the last 16 years. If you are coming up on the premises that you have come to change a lot of things which PDP did not do, the question we need to ask ourselves is where is the change, or what has changed? If there is nothing, There is no mark to give them that, absolute failure.
So you
and that's why we believe that.
Change at all.
Where is the change? The promises they made were they were going to provide a job to everybody. I'm coming. They said they were going to provide a job for an average Nigerian. And at the end of the day, they started retrenching. And about 8 million were said to have lost their jobs. They promised to protect and they wipe out Boko Haram within 90 days. Only yesterday, a sum of $1 billion was released to fight Boko Haram. They claimed they have technically defeated. They promised us sound and good health. Even our president traveled abroad at the slightest opportunity. If there is any headache or any cold or any fever.
Yeah, I'm coming.
They are talking there about economy. What has improved? We are in recession now. Whereas they inherited a robust economy from PDP. So whatever it is they have promised, where is the promise now? Nothing has changed. So it has even gone from good to bad.
So the APC-led administration, you see it as a failure?
It's a complete failure. It's a complete. You are a journalist. Go out and listen to people, interview them, and let them pour their minds out in assessing this administration. It's a complete failure. Okay. There's no two ways to it.
You talked about job creation, that the government has failed. But what do you say about the Empower thing that the federal government did? They said they were going to employ people, and they did employ young graduates. I see that as part of creating jobs. They did employ some graduates.
You see, we don't need to deceive ourselves in this country. APC categorically said it that they were going to give 5,000 naira each to an unemployed Nigerian. It was a promise. It was in their manifesto. Has anybody in this country laid their hands on any 5,000 naira by the federal government? You are talking of empowerment. Which empowerment are we talking about? Who has benefited from that empowerment? Just mention one. How many people? A lot of people. I just gave a figure now. 8 million people were said to have lost their job. So if 8 million lost their job, then we shouldn't even talk of people who have not been employed. So there's no employment everywhere, anywhere. And if you are promising us, this is what you are going to do, and you are not able to do it, and instead, what you are able to say is that the previous administration did this, the previous did not do that. They were tired of complaining. You were not elected to make complaints. You were elected to make correction or to fulfill the promise you made. They are not fulfilling anything. They are still complaining. And Nigerians are tired of a complaint government.
So your stand in a nutshell is this administration is a failed administration. Before we round up, your party has asked the president, the General Muhammadu Buhari, now to make a disclosure of why he is going out of the country 2 weeks ahead of the conference they are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Do you think the president has an hidden agenda or something? I want to know why your party is asking for a full disclosure.
As a president of this country, he owes us a duty to give information and to tell us what is going on. If you are on leave, Nigeria must know. If you are working, Nigeria must know. We don't see any rationale in going to London 2 weeks before or ahead of the program we want to go and do. There are lots of jobs waiting here to be done. And if you want to claim that you can run the country on the internet or through telephone, we tell you it's wrong. You are even here, nothing is being done. Your orders are being flouted by the Inspector General. You are in Nigeria, Boko Harams are killing the military. You put on, you claim are defending an average citizen. You are in the country, nothing is moving. The economy is in total quagmire. And you are now leaving the country 2 weeks ahead of the program you are going for. We deserve an explanation as a citizen, not even as a political party now. 24-hour electricity, and in your own country you are not able to provide that. You want to go and enjoy that abroad for 2 weeks. We ask questions. It's never done. It's not ideal and not good for the image of this country. That is not good for an average citizen who is seeking a true governance. And that's why we're asking the question as a responsible opposition party.
are you saying the president should not contest again as the president of the election?
He has every right, but when you are looking at his age, when you are looking at his health, if I have him as my dad, as my father, I will advise him to sit at home and enjoy. And just go and rest and give the administration to a better person who can run it. Somebody who understands administration better. He belongs to the whole. We are saying, I'm not even talking about, PDP again now. Yeah. I'm talking of Nigeria.
So you're saying the president is too old to contest again come 2019? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take a short break. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. My guest has been Prince Diran Odeyemi, and just as he has said, do you think the president is too old to recontest the 2019 election next year? Do you think this APC administration has failed Nigerians in any way? And come 2019, what will your decision be? I am Tolu Lokwedada. I'll see you some other time.